the DNA sequence, but instead they affect how cells read the genes. So epigenetic changes alter the physical structure of DNA. So what does this really mean? Is that our environment, and this includes the environment in the womb of the mother's thoughts, her feelings, her hormones, the environment that the baby is growing in. As we have a genetic capital, we know that not every gene that we have is expressed. So what is it? What determines which gene will be turned on and which will not is our environment. So in fact, the environment becomes all important. So people say, oh yeah, well I have a cancer gene in my family, so therefore I'll get cancer. No. You can have a cancer gene which is never turned on. And you might have a genius in your genes. You might have, a genius in your family, and you have a gene of genius. And if you're able through the environment to turn that on, then you can express in your DNA that particular genetic capacity. So this actually moves from us being determined by what we've received from our parents to the fact that change our environment and we change our lives. Very, very important. So what we've been talking about, Dr. Tusha and most of us this morning already, is not new. So I grew up with the contemporary pioneers and experts in this field, but Paracelsus, who was a doctor in the Middle Ages in Europe, he said already, woman is the artist of the imagination, and the child in the womb is the canvas whereupon she painteth her pictures. In the 15th century. So where did he get this idea from? Because it's always been known, always. So we're just going to see that Garbh Samskar in the Vedas, how many thousands of years ago this was known? Garbh Samskar that Dr. Tusha is going to talk about today. It's a Sanskrit word. Garbh means, do you all know this? Fetus? You probably know much more than me, so I'm teaching myself this. That means a fetus in the womb, and samskar means educating the mind. So what is this? Essentially means educating in the womb. So there we come back to my master's book, Education Begins in the Womb.